Hey, it's Rick Brandenburg for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll. And yes, I'm sitting here in the same place I was last week because it's too hot to move. But I wanted to talk a little bit and discuss why we had such a serious fall armorworm problem last year and why I didn't necessarily think it would lead to a problem this year. The first reason is fall armorworms don't overwinter in most of the U.S., only right along in South Florida, along the Gulf Coast, South Texas, that sort of thing. So we have to go back to square one to start over. But there's a lot of things that can happen that can either contribute to or take away from the likelihood of an infestation, including how well do they overwinter? Is there unusually cold weather in their overwintering spots? What are the weather patterns that move them northward? Are they going to be exactly like they were last year that moved large numbers of moths up? When the moths arrive, are the weather conditions, environmental conditions right that we get a high success rate of those moths mating and laying eggs and contributing to a problem? What are the weather conditions like when the small caterpillars start hatching and feeding? So there are a lot of factors. In other words, a lot of things have to line up just perfect for there to be a serious infestation, which is what we saw last year. And if any one of those things don't line up, it's just going to be a normal or average year. And another factor that contributes, when you have a really high number one year, it allows some of the pathogens, some of the predators to build up. And if we come around the next year with high numbers, there's a lot of natural enemies there that knock the population back before they get a chance to cause serious problems. So in order for a serious infestation like we had last year happen, everything had to line up. That's why I really didn't think there was a strong likelihood that we'd see the same level of infestation in 2022, and that certainly so far hasn't panned out. It's true for all pests. Just because it's bad one year doesn't mean anything, and just because it's not bad one year doesn't necessarily contribute to a lackadaisical attitude towards next year that there aren't going to be any. So lots of things need to line up for a serious pest outbreak, and if any one don't, it's just going to be a year as normal. And if everything goes wrong, then you're not going to have any pests. So we'll just try to stay on top of things. And again, the year's not over for fall armorworms. They can be a problem into September and even early October. We'll let you know if we see a change. Hope that helps. Look forward to talking with you again soon.